Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another day, another grind-a-thon till we finish the battle pass. I'm trying to find my pacing, and I realize I've been overdoing it out of enthusiasm. Although I know people are grinding it out way faster, but those people must categorically just also be way better at the game, and therefore scoring more points, winning more matches, getting more XP per session. But relative to my last 2 seasons, and relative to like everything since, I mean, there was a battle pass in beta, even though they didn't call it the battle pass. There was a reward ladder. It was linear, it was simple, it was like the old school one. This, I think so far, right now, just in general terms, is my best grind to date. I was chatting with my good buddy Gnome. He wants to know. Oh, you know what? I have information right here. He was asking about when the tournament is and stuff. And of course, I'm like, oh, I've already talked about it on the show. He doesn't watch my show because he's often busy, you know, dealing with his own show. Hold on. The camera's off the same. Okay, where is my screenshot? Oh, I'm in the app. I'm in the chat app. I'm using the chat app. It is the app. I got episode. My problem is, here we go. This is the one. Right? Yeah. Alright, so I'm sending him the information because I guess he hasn't come across it yet, although I find it pretty easy to find. But then again, I'm about that. In a passive-aggressive kind of way. Like, I never would ever pretend, ever, in a million lifetimes, I would never claim to do research. I would never claim to be a journalist. But I have a knack for, like, welcoming information in passively and sort of following the right channels. Ooh, I can send him that. But, the infographic I just sent you explains how it works, comma, including the competition playlist schedule, period. We've got some time before registration is due, comma. So you and I should party up and play trios with members of our clan. I hate that word. Guild and or randos, and proposition someone to join us. I am also encouraging everyone and anyone in the guild to consider teaming up in triads and registering to compete using our clan tag STW42 as part of their registered team name to represent our guild at the competition. Totally! Exclamation point. I concur on all those points, period. I need to practice also, period. Let's schedule as many sessions as is realistic for you and I to team up and run Resurgence trios between now and registration deadline. Okay, so I was talking with, I'm live chatting as we stream with GNOME Joe, and I realized that I've really totally trashed my voice, and I've trashed my eyeballs. I cannot see my television screen. I cannot focus on my telephone screen anymore. And I used to be able to see it really. I don't know if it's because it's been cracked lately and that's been fucking with my eyes, or if my eyes are just old and getting fucked with. At any rate, here we are, friends. DJ Zed and Mr. Zeppo at the helm. I didn't number 5. I didn't find the thing. I thought I had it in this bundle. Oh, I love these pictures of her. Where the fuck have you been, pendejos? Pardon the F-bombs. Also, I think these will make great memes. There is one, there's one that I almost didn't want to, hold on, and now I have to. It's just terrible, but it's the kind of thing that's like, no one's gonna, I make myself sound like a prude. Where is it? What am I looking for? Because I'm not. Like, I started cursing at the age of 8.5. Like, I found out what it was at like 6 or 7. I avoided it because I was like, ooh, that's a bad thing that bad adult people do. And then I like read a few novels in which there was just like choice foul language. Now, which one's the one that has like, I think, is it this one? Yeah, I don't know how I accidentally got like the perfect timing on this. I want to change it so that it's her name. And I just downloaded it so I can show it to you. But now I've got to like add it to this folder that I'm in. How the world works. Okay, so here we are, and Gnome Tuff and I are gonna figure out a thing. This one. I want to make like a naughty meme, cause you know those are funny and people appreciate that. And I have a mildly. Where is it? Come here, you. Let's go to my. So there is this. Let me switch over to the thing. We'll see about doing some resurgence today. I don't know if... Okay. That will be... Where's my clocks? I need my clocks. Okay, DJ Zed, can you continue to play music? Here is a technical question for my sidekick, DJ Zed. Can you continue to play music? No. If I go away, you, like, leave it. Okay, what the fuck time is it right now? It's 11 a.m. and Eastern time it's 2 p.m. Okay, I'm telling him. I don't know why I stopped saying it out loud. I'm not narrating. I'm not using voice to text. Keep in mind though. Oh, I should say this. Hold on. I need to restart so that the sentence makes sense. I'm talking to GNOME Tuff. He says, okay, sweet. We're talking about coordinating and synchronizing our schedules. And then I'll talk about this meme and how there's like a thing. Then I just think it's funny. And I haven't even made the meme yet. I don't know what it'll actually say. Keep in mind, though, that the official tournament competition playlist schedule is scheduled in Pacific Standard Time, comma. So when you look at that graphic I sent you, make sure you translate it into your time zone and that it's something you can actually do on the dates required. Okay. Because he's all the way over there on East Coast time. And so it's 11 a.m. here. It's 2 p.m. in New York, right? So I wish I could show you Mr. Zeppo Jr. over here, or DJ Zed, show you the times. I guess I can show you over here. Duh, I could have just done it over here. Where's my clock? Come here, clock. As you can see here, in this dynamic real-time, down to the moment accurate world schedule calculator, when it is 11 a.m. in San Francisco, it is 2 p.m. in New York. Okay. Okay, this is something else that I don't want to narrate to this live stream. I have to respond to some some real life telecoms. So one moment, please, while I go off mic here to respond to a personal situation over there. Be right back in 2 seconds. When you start talking, but you haven't unmuted the mic yet. Welcome back, friends. I'm here. I'm struggling with the vocal cords because I'm a douche. Sorry, that's no longer a fun derogatory term. Even if you're being self-detrimental. What is it? Not self-detrimental. That's when you hurt yourself. Self-deprecating. That's when you make fun of yourself. Okay, so agreed, sibling. Agreed. Not greedy. Type what I write, you bastard. Okay. Yay, when communication goes well. Oops, I didn't mean to clear that. Now I don't have that other alert there to reach anymore. Bummer. Where are you, SoundCloud? For when we need. Oh, let's bring in the Xbox sound effects. Bring in that Xbox sound, nice and low. So, what are we talking about? Oh, right. GNOME Tough is on East Coast time, I believe. Right? And he was just saying, that's what I wanted to check. And then I, closed everything. If it's 11 a.m. here and it's 2 p.m. there, Jesus Christ, no wonder I have a hard time finding him and stuff. He's always free during the week, 9 a.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Does this let me like calculate? No. I really need to calculate if it's, how many hours is it? Is it 3 hours? 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. Yeah, 3 hours. So if what did I say? He said 10, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. So I've got to get up 3 hours earlier than him. That's 8, 7, that's 6 a.m. I got to start playing. Rough and tumble. Okay, so tomorrow. If you want, we can start practicing tomorrow, period. I'll just have to wake up at 5 a.m. my time to be good and ready and awake. Because 9 a.m. your time is 6 a.m. my time. Okay, and now what time is the... We were just looking at the thing. I have this in, hold on. So this meme over here, this image from the cinematic that played, I don't think you can replay it, but it played at some point, like introducing the new season. Where are we here? This is gonna be if I don't make it, someone will. Some slightly, naughty meme about when, any of the kind of, when he's a 10 and he plays Call of Duty, oh, eres el sin nombre, like, I just need to replace that so it says her name, and I can kind of configure it so that like she's saying she's calling him daddy. It's cheesy and terrible, and it's it's a horrible. Is it sexist? I don't know. It's definitely sexualization of video games and of violence, because that's blood splatter on her face, and there's a certain audience out there that will eat that up. Personally, I'm the kind of person that goes, ha, ew, and then it's like, why do people make this? Like, it's funny, but I didn't really need that vibe, There's something funny and gross about all that. But what you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, it's terrible. So I was saying, I'm not a prude, but the age of the internet, like, before the internet, and, in the age of, like, your social life was entirely made up of the face-to-face conversations you would have, often, at the level of privacy that you are able to arrange for yourself in real time in the moment. I realized that, by the age of 8, I realized that that foul language and cursory and fuckery and I guess what the kids now call trolling can be kind of fun, but it can also be really toxic, because it's a slippery slope, a really gentle slippery slope, and a bunny hop and slippery slope slide down the hill into like straight up verbal abuse, which becomes toxic for both parties, right? And it's one of the problems. If I may, Mr. DeMille, if I may request my close-up, please. It's one of the things that ruins the gaming community experience for people. It's one of the things that ruins childhood for people. And lifelong relationships, like, one thing is to razz and give a little bit of tough love and be a little bit of smack talking, because this is competitive esports. It's another thing to throw F-bombs and N-words and like poop down each other's throats in the presence of little kids and make that what is normal in the gaming world. Like, I'm not a prude, but also little kids are part of this community. And although I started cursing like a motherfucking sailor when I was 9, I really got into it. By 10, you'd think I was a sailor on leave at a bar, the way I taught. I mean, not about sex, but just like F-bomb this and poop that. And you know what? When we're kids, we think it's funny. But also, we don't see what we didn't see when we were kids, and why a lot of adults don't understand why other adults are like sensitive about it. Unless it happens to you or someone opens up to you about it, we don't see the emotional pain that it can cause to people who do not have the same sensibilities, who do not have the same thickness of skin. And those are not weaknesses to be trolled the more so, right? Like tough love and like that, beat your chest, I'm going to punch you to the ground and then yell at you to get back up and walk it off kind of locker room cultural mentality, which is not just a problem amongst some toxic males. It's what undergirdles like the foundation of 40% of our culture here in these grand old divided states of America. Ooh, that should be, I'm claiming that as a book title. The Divided States of America. I'm making that a book title. Welcome to the distractionary fun of the Zeppoverse, where because I get rambling, ideas come. Like if the mouth starts to flow in an idea space, especially if it's sort of is like I'm simulating a conversation, which is what I do when I live stream host. I sort of pretend that like 15 people are watching me instead of one person. Hello, one viewer. Whoever you are, thank you so much. Whoever you are, I don't know who you are. I've stopped looking at the users list because the same app from Streamlabs, but also over in Twitch, the viewers number will always be really low, but the users in chat list will always be populated with like 60 people, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? How come I don't have 60 viewers? If I've got 60 things in chat, like, I don't understand how that works. Twitch. That's a Twitch thing. Darn it, I hadn't fired up Evernote. It's taking forever to load because I'm streaming. Okay, thanks for updating yourself. I've got to write. So what am I writing down? I'm writing down a title to a book series I want to write. Or a book series, a book title, a book idea, a short story, whatever it is. I don't know. It's just a new title. And it happens to me all the time. And then often I don't have like my notepad up and running, which I should on one of these 3 devices. What I wish I could afford is this thing's super expensive, this notepad, to get the full-blown version. And I really want it so that I can like use one notepad in all my devices for like 12 devices. Anyways, I don't. That isn't that genius, and I'm sure someone else has probably used it for something. But I wish the camera could magically and invisible to my own eye float like one of those movie cameras setups that like it's a rig and but you can't see the rig, and so that no matter where I'm looking, it's always like fourth wall dead center, right? Like I wish I had that technology so I can just be like, "What's up, folks? Oh, bad lighting right there, glare. Hey, check it out." And that also that it had my preview screen in a teleprompter thing in front of it. I wish I had the money to make that happen. I would buy the gear necessary, because you can. I'm sure that can be done. I just need like a compact pro level camera that can fit a mini teleprompter, video refraction mirror device, and then buy the Invisirig. I think you have to blue screen those out, but whatever. I think you have to blue screen them out. But even if there were lines, even if there was like, like rigging lines, as long as it's set like boom, the perfect length, and I can just be like, "What's up, folks?" Okay, so today I'm gonna talk to you, and it just sort of moved with my shoulders all the time. Wouldn't that be freaking crazy dope? All right, let's get me famous so I can make enough money from my podcast so I can buy that shit. That's the plan. Okay. What the F else were we talking about? Oh, I want to double check. I know what I need to do. I need to find the thing that I just sent to. Do I have it already downloaded? Or I don't think so. Yes, I do. Let's select those two things and put them in this album so that it's information that we're readily sharing in the not too, when we're taking breaks and stuff. This is going to be, I know I'm like ruining the surprise part by showing it to you all already, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't work like that. Sometimes I think way too much like TV and film about things. Oh, I don't need this. This can go away from this album. Delete from library. I don't even know why I took that screen grab. Okay, so let me move it back over here real quick. Let's go chat. I haven't made this meme yet, which is fine. Okay, so not to be redundant, but I'm excited because Gnome Tough and I are now official. We're gonna register as a team for the Call of Duty World Series of Warzone Resurgence Trios competition, and this is totally the big vision part of the dream. We probably won't place well, but we're gonna go and we're gonna learn and we're gonna hustle and we're gonna boot camp ourselves. And I'm encouraging everyone in squad teamwork that is even mildly curious in trying it out. Don't worry about the pressure. Don't worry about the toxic claptrap talk. Don't worry about how people might yell at you for sucking. Just decide if you want to do it. Talk to 2 other people in the guild. And if you don't know anybody else in the guild yet, make this an opportunity to get to know each other. Post something in chat. The freaking group thing sucks because it disappears. Dear Activision, dear gremlins of the internet, whisper in the ears of the right department heads, managers, task assigners, and coders that it should be a priority for quality of life. Whoever's in charge of quality of life, beta, review, and improvement, they gotta fix the socials tab. There's something super laggy about the database connection to the user interface, and the groups thing is mostly broken. And if it was always available, always live, and you always got notifications when the chat description changed, when you'd just be so dope. Anyways, for anyone in the guild that is watching this, if you want to sign up and check out all the information, it's wsow.tv. I'm going to drop this link in chat. wsow.tv. Go check that out. I'm also going to open it up for myself. And we'll take a look at it. Your connection is not private. Why did it get a weird... Got a weird security warning about that website. Okay, well, we're going to have to look into that. How to participate and what we wanted to look at. Squad teamwork members, if you want, once you've teamed up with your 2 other people or a mix of guild members and real life friends or randos, scan this QR code and register your team. Okay, so 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that would be an hour from now, an hour behind now. So if it's 10 a.m., that's 1 hour, minus 1 hour, 2:22, be 1:22 p.m. So according to my math, it's 1:20. You know, he would be starting the competition 2 p.m. 3, 4, 5. That doesn't make sense. 10 a.m. 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1. Yeah, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sounds like we've got a plan forming! Exclamation point. Also, as always, with a relaxed and groovy approach, period. No pressure and no toxicity bullying. Period. Correct me if I'm wrong, comma, but if I did my maths correctly, the official competition schedule is Friday, April 28th through Sunday, April 30th, and you would need to be ready and prepared to compete 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. your time all of those days, period. I think to place well, you got to be in those lobbies the entire time, constantly rebooting into new matches. I don't know how it's going to work. Okay. I think I'm going to delete that last sentence. But talks are underway. Weapon duplication glitch, a new one. See, I get all these headlines. I followed like a couple of cool sounding YouTubers, and then I got by association others referred to me, and I kind of picked up the ones that whose voices I didn't like. I can't listen to someone who, if their voice drives me nuts, and I don't know if that matters to people. Some people matter, that matters, some people don't. Like my broheim over here, and it's not about like what their voice sounds like. It's more about the way in which they use it. But I'm a theater trained weirdo, so I'm a bit nerdly about that. So that was the important information. We wanted to cover it. I think we're ready to go, but now I want tea. Damn it. Well, I guess this was our pregame chat lounge session. Should I go make tea? Wow, when did I knock out the daily challenges? I guess really early in the 24-hour cycle. I did, Okay, hopefully we will find someone to play with soon. Oh, when is the... Oh, that's the other thing. The other question I had was like, when the F is the actual registration deadline? Registration deadline. The trio play is scheduled to be live April 27th through 30th for players to practice competitive settings. When? When is registration? Okay. I guess it's just before the 27th. Okay, I gotta send one last message to Konomi. I need to double check and confirm this, but I think we have until the 26th to register, period. Though we should register as soon as we find someone we enjoy playing with, period. What about, what's his name? Your friend Bread for the Fam? Question mark. Is your brother not interested in joining? Question mark. Or was he just not available to talk yesterday because he was incapacitated? Question mark. Class at end. I think that's a new thing. A YouTube video. I get so many YouTube video alerts that sometimes it's stuff and sometimes it's not. Okay. Sign up for updates. No, I don't want to attend the final. So this one's more like just general sass to back on the. Wait a minute. Let's make sure you can even see that right now. There we go. So when I went to that link just now, the World Series of Warzone.tv, it was like, this is not a secure site. I was like, whoa. I don't know if it's because of the way I clicked through from inside of, I don't know what happened there, but we'll fix it. I need a little bit of a break. I need to make tea. We've only been on for 37 minutes and we only played just a tiny wee bit. Also need to do my login over on mobile before it gets going too long. Need to make tea. I need to find funny things that would be like what causes this reaction. And I wish I'd caught a slightly different frame with a slightly better face, because the text by that alone, the face and the text there don't match. Like, she's making a weirder face in the text, and I can't think of anything. It's almost like she should be saying. But this one's like, there's something about the way her eyes are half closed, and it's just, ugh. It's gross funny. And I don't know why I was rambling about that, because what we got to do is play the game. Okay, I totally didn't even realize I was already level 300. And B, for some reason, I can't find my, because look, according to the progression, I should be able to equip the Prestige album in my profile. Also, oh, we're on the wrong chat show. Here, Xbox chat show. Check this out. So I just made level 300. And what is up with this? What is with this inconsistency? This has happened one or two other times. We're gonna scroll back through the progression of Prestige here. Do you notice? In the box on the bottom half, the emblem is one form of an animated eagle, like swooping into attack over a banner thing, which looks dope. Like, that's the definition of a dope emblem, in my opinion. Up above, where it describes the two things you can get, and it says equip prestige emblem, it's a different thing, and it's wobbly in a weird way that is kind of annoying, and it's not the same eagle at all. What happened? Activision, which studio and department was in charge of this? And please fix it so that it's the cooler emblem. Those two match. There's another one that doesn't match. I remember. That one's awesome and matches. That one's awesome and is the same. What's up with that? Is this a glitch? So level 500 icon, that looks like they used the level 500 icon. I didn't even notice that before. So that's a bug. If I was working in the office, I would write that up. I don't like these big side-to-side animation ones. I like the ones that like grow steady up and in and out. That one matches, and that one matches. 650. And I think, didn't they just add these? These are new. They just added these prestige levels. I think 450 was the highest before, so maybe that's why this is weird. But going backwards from before, Matching. Wait, hold on. That matches. That matches. That matches. That matches. That's a fit. Okay. Boom. All right. So, weird and awkward. And also, not only does it not match, as of right now, as of today, and me, you know, coming in to check it out, I can't find the emblem. It does not appear to be in my collection of emblems. Right? This is cute. I only got as far as that last season, so my next season I hopefully actually get better. So I've got Prestige 5, 3, 2, and 1. But I don't have Prestige 6. Where is it? Where is my Prestige emblem? And then there was another weird glitchy emblem glitch a few weeks ago. Do you guys remember that? I took screen grabs of that, but now I don't know where they are. I wanted, right before this for Dansk memorabilia icon came out, there was a day where like I logged into the game and my emblem had been booted. Like whatever I had chosen the last time was no longer there. And then I had like a signed emblem that isn't on this list, never was on this list. Can't pick it, can't put it back on. But there it was, and I didn't dare take it off for a hot minute because I liked it. And it was like a chopper dropping people off, and it was animated. I'm like, where did this come from? It was a mystery emblem. I don't know what happened to that, but I don't have it. I don't have no more. Okay, so I don't know why it hasn't appeared yet as my reward. It should be, in theory, right here. Maybe I need to resort them. Where is sort? Wasn't there a sorting list? Equip, remove from favorites. Let's do. I swear there used to be. Nope. Okay, we're gonna remove everything from favorites. Could have sworn there was a listed by order of different orders, but now that option seems to be missing. I want something to match my attitude here. Actually, this is pretty dope. We're gonna leave that. Oh, this is pretty dope, actually. Is it does the menu, does the thingamahoo edit showcase? If I go over here, does it have different options? Emblem. Activate favorites, equip, collected. I don't really understand the order that they're listed in, because they're not in the order that I received them. They're not in any sort of, I just don't know. Oh, random. X is apparently the there's no instruction for it, but X. Oldest first. Sort by season. Newest first. Sort by officer emblems. Alphabetical. I don't think. Okay, that does make sense. That does feel, but that's not all of this is in order of when I got it. Like, I've had these two for a while, and they don't belong here. Okay. Off, and then sort by officer emblems. I think I just unlocked some new. Oh, I'm almost here. I'm working my way on that, slowly but surely. Oh, this is relatively new. I'm pretty proud of that. I'm almost at this new long shot, although I don't like the image. This, I think the graphics for these should have something to do with what they're rewarding you for, like the activities involved, and they often totally don't in any way, shape, or form. Or they should be more artsy than they are. You know, it's like, those are my two concerns. Like, they should either be about characters. Oh, nice. And I'm well on my way to that one. Okay, I'm gonna rock this emblem. I mean, that thing. Oh, that's a new one. It's a new one for me. See, I'm barely at 503. Okay, I gotta rock this one. This is new. I haven't been working on this one very much. I need to get on that. I don't like the mastery design for this. Like, it's too, like, what is that? I get what I mean, it took me forever to figure out what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like a snowplow front of a truck, you know, up close. But I want something more like this, like the motorcycle one, to be the mastery card. I would have spoken up. Oh, and this is new too. The win mastery. Although, I mean, I should have a higher win ratio than what I've got. And also, the top card on that, I don't like. What is that? Although I do kind of like the colors. It's just dramatically different from all the rest of the style. Like, I love this animated gold stuff. Like, this is pretty. The fire exploding guy is alright. Be nice if he had a little bit more, like, glowing gold on him. I just would have, if I had worked on this design team conceptually, like, in the development process, like, before it became a pain in the butt to change things, I would have tried to, like, encourage and inspire more thematic, artistic cohesion. Oh, these are all DMZ ones. I'm never gonna get those. Oh, I was gonna put something new here. Anyways, I'm rambling about that. Sorry. Where was the other cool one that I liked that I just unlocked, that I hadn't unlocked before? These two. This one was relatively new. Be great if this was a sortable list. Like, yes, I want a default showing of, like, the categories they belong in, but also, is there a new one here? Like, I don't like this bug. Why is it suddenly a bug? A big dung beetle. It's gross, but it's the coolest thing I've got unlocked. Although, that's a pretty good one. Like, this truck right here for 25 would be way better as the final mastery card. That is a really long gun. Damn. Does she have a radio on her shoulder? I never noticed that. Like, what is that weird line next to her head? She has a radio on her shoulder right there. I would have gotten rid of that. Okay. Anyways, I don't know why I'm not playing. I'm just goofing off. Sorry for being a weird host. I'm just in a mood. Would you look at that? I'm also kind of in the mood for a fresh emblem. Okay, so we're gonna do that after I take a break and make myself some tea, because it feels like one of those days where it's like I'm trashing my voice, and I need to not do that. I think today, instead of leaving the stream on, I'm gonna take hard station breaks whenever I need to do something like that. Because I feel guilty about, I don't know, I'm just torn between what's a better approach in terms of A, my own time management, and B, attracting and retaining a larger audience. I mean, once there's like a crowd going, I'll just be leaving the stream on for as long as the crowd hangs out, right? But I know that just sitting around chatting, I'm not hot enough, and I'm not like super obviously like autistically skilled enough at the game, but I'm hoping to get there. I think everyone's on the spectrum, so I'm not trying to be weird or rude. I think there is no spectrum because everybody's on a spectrum. Some people think that that's dismissive of the life experiences of people officially diagnosed on the spectrum and whatnot, but I don't think that it is. It can be used that way for sure, but I think that I use it in a very inclusive way, because like quote unquote non-spectrum people can be pretty spectrumy, and I think some of these things are just the way the human body operates and its variety of how extreme it goes. But what am I talking about? I do know that I get really hyperfixated about stuff, but then sometimes my brain's like, I can't deal with this right now. And I need to eat breakfast and have tea. So thank you for joining me for this top of the day little warm-up session. I'm not feeling my hands aren't feeling primed yet either. So I will be back in just a bit. Gonna take a short station break. We'll be back to grind some more on this battle pass. As you can see, as you've seen, we've been making pretty decent progress, even though I'm like taking my sessions in a very relaxing, groovy. I'm not gonna hustle, be in like, automatic renew lobbies all day long. That's like exhausting, and I'm an old fart. I'm capable of doing that, but I need a little ramp up time. Anyways, I'm just rambling. I'll be back in a bit. Thank you so much. The stream is now ending.